Hello, students. Welcome to today's live lesson. I'm so glad you can join me today. It's going to be a little bit of a quick live lesson because I have a private lesson after that. If you're interested in private lessons with me, you can send me a message. We can work something out. I have limited time because my schedule is quite full, but if you would like private lessons with me, go ahead and give me a message. Send me a message. We'll see if I can fit you in. Yes, so before we get started, remember that you can go to breezeenglishstudio.com for free English resources. So I post blogs over there. I have other video lessons over there, and it's another way that you can improve your English, and they kind of relate to my other lessons. So if that's something you're interested in, please feel free to go check out breezeenglishstudio.com. Okay? All right. So, excuse me. Let's see. Oh, I can see people are in the chat, but now I can see. Okay. Welcome, everybody. All right. So today we're going to learn food-related phrasal verbs. So these phrasal verbs that we're going to look at today, they all have to do with food or cooking. But you would never be able to guess the meanings of these phrasal verbs. So we're going to go through the phrasal verbs. There's 10 phrasal verbs. Quickly go through them. And at the end, I want you to make your own sentences, okay? So let's see. Food-related phrasal verbs. As you can see, we have clams up here, duck, a chicken. Those are all related to what we're going to learn about today, okay? The first one, pan out. Have you heard this one before? Can you imagine what that would mean? Because it has nothing to do with the pan, actually. So we say pan out, but that means to turn out or result in a particular way. So the result or the way it turns out is in a particular way. Okay, so we were worried about our vacation plans, but they panned out perfectly. So it was a good result. They panned out perfectly. Okay, then we can look at the next sentence. The new marketing strategy didn't pan out as expected, so we had to revise it. Okay, if something doesn't pan out, that means it didn't work out, or the result wasn't what we wanted. Okay, so when something pans out, it's usually a successful result. But if you put didn't pan out, it was not a successful result. Okay? The next one, clam up. These are clams up here. So clam up means to suddenly stop talking or refuse to speak. So if you think of a clam, clams can open, but clams can also shut. So this is kind of somebody's mouth. Shutting. Suddenly stop or refuse to speak. Adamu, thank you for joining us today. Glad to have you in the lesson. Okay, so the first example. Whenever we ask him about his plans, he just clams up and won't say anything. So he refuses to speak. Another way we might say this is he shuts up. He clams up. Okay. She clammed up when the police started questioning her. So the police are saying, where were you yesterday? What time did you leave your house? So maybe she's guilty, or maybe she has some information she doesn't want to share. So she clammed up. It means she refused to speak. Okay. Cut up. Cut up. So cut has to do with cooking, right? We cut up food. But in this case, the phrasal verb is a little different. This one is to behave in a very active and mischievous way. So usually when people are having a lot of fun, we say they're cutting up. Okay? At the reunion, the old friends were cutting up and reminiscing about their school days. They were kind of having fun, they were active, being mischievous, and remembering the old days. Okay? The actors were cutting up on set, causing delays in the filming schedule. So it sounds like they're getting along pretty good and they're cutting up on set. Swallow up. Okay, so usually we can swallow something like swallow water, swallow food, but this phrasal verb is a different meaning, okay? Here, the meaning is to engulf or consume completely, okay? The city's expansion plans will eventually swallow up the surrounding villages. So the surrounding villages will kind of be destroyed or disappeared because the city is moving outwards. The massive waves threaten to swallow up the tiny fishing boat. Okay? So swallow up means to engulf or consume completely. Okay? Chicken out. So this one is a very common one in English, I think, especially when you're younger. What, are you going to chicken out? So you may have heard this one before. Chicken out means to decide not to do something because of fear. You are scared, so you don't want to do something. He was going to ask her out, but he chickened out at the last moment. Okay? So he chickened out means he got scared. So he was going to ask her out means he wanted to date her. He was going to ask if she would like to date him, but he got scared and chickened out. Okay? He was going to go bungee jumping. That's like when you are connected to that rubber band string and you jump from a cliff and you bounce back up. Very scary. He was going to go bungee jumping, but he chickened out at the last minute. Yes, I might do that too. Okay, next we have duck down. Oh, send me a PM, please. Okay, I will try to remember that. Or you can send me one. Duck down. So it has nothing to do with this little duck here. To duck down means to lower your head or body quickly to avoid being seen or hit. She had to duck down quickly to avoid the low-hanging branch. She quickly ducked down as the ball flew over her head. Okay? Duck down. Then we have another similar one, duck out. Duck out means to leave quickly and secretly, typically to avoid something. He ducked out of the meeting early, hoping no one would notice. So he sneakily left the meeting. She tried to duck out of the party without saying goodbye. So trying to leave quickly and secretly, kind of to avoid something. Beef up. Beef up. Beef up means to make something stronger or more substantial. Okay? They decided to beef up security after the recent break-in. So they want to make the security stronger, more substantial. Okay? He started going to the gym to beef up his physique. Okay? Beef up. Maybe get stronger, get more muscles. Okay? Chew out. Chew out. So chew typically means like when you eat something, you're chewing with your teeth. That's chewing. But this meaning of the phrasal verb is to scold someone angrily. Hey, what are you doing? That is to chew someone out. Okay? The manager chewed him out for missing the deadline. The parent chewed out their child for not doing their homework. So when you're very angry, maybe you're yelling at someone or telling them, like scolding them, basically, is to choose someone out. Okay. Then we have boil down to. I like this one. It's a very useful one. Boil down to means to be the main or most important result of something. Okay, so you're looking at the main point, the most important point or result. Okay, the debate boiled down to a difference in values and priorities. So that was the most important result of the debate. Okay, there are differences in values and priorities. In the end, it all boils down to how much effort you're willing to put in. So this means no matter what you're doing, the most important point is how much effort you're going to put in. So it doesn't matter if you're studying for something or training for something, it all boils down to effort. Okay, how much effort are you willing to put in? Okay, then I'd like you to participate a little bit. We have finish the sentence, okay? So you can put that in the chat or in the comments. So we have a few sentences. I always clam up when. So remember, clam up means to suddenly stop talking. For example, I always clam up when my teacher asks me a question. I had to duck down because I had to duck down. Duck down means to get low. So you're trying not to be seen or trying not to be hit. I had to duck down because my parents would see that I left the house with my best friend. Duck down. I ducked out of the room because, so remember, ducked out means to leave secretly and quickly, usually because you're trying to avoid something. So if you guys can think of a way to end these sentences, please write them in the chat, write them in the comments. I ducked out of the room because I was afraid that my best friend would see me even though I said I was sick. Okay. My boss chewed me out because, remember, chew out, to chew someone out means to angrily scold them. My boss chewed me out because I was late for the second time this week. Why are you late again? Okay, very good. So if you guys can all complete the sentence, basically. Complete each sentence, write it in the comments, write it in the chat, and then I will give you a like, or if I think you made a mistake, I'll try to correct your mistake. Okay, very good, you guys. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope it was a good lesson for you. I hope it was beneficial in some way. And I will try again to go live tomorrow with a lesson. Today was a little bit short because I have a private lesson today. If you'd like private lessons with me, send me a message. I'll try to fit you in. Okay, thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.